Hello, good morning everyone. In previous class, we solved our first exercise which is 1.1. I hope you understand. Now, move forward towards our new topic which is changing units. In mathematics terms, the units are millimeters, centimeter, kilometers. This is all for distance measurement. Second one is the units like milliliter, liter are for measuring volume quantities. Third one is the units like gram, kilogram for measuring weights of quantities. Firstly, we see our first term which is distance measuring units. In it, when we need to find the thickness of a pencil, I am taking an example of pencil. It is very small distance, so we need a smallest unit which is millimeter. And when we need to measure the thickness of a book, we use centimeter. And third one is when we need to measure the distance between Kanpur to Lucknow, here we use kilometer. These all three units are depend on the size of distance which we need to measure. Now I told you about the relation between all three things. These distance units I made three boxes for distance, volume, for weight. Here in distance the smallest unit is millimeter. And the relation between millimeter and centimeter is 10 millimeters. It is symbol as double I equals to 1 centimeter. The centimeter symbol is cm. 10 millimeter equals to 1 centimeter. And now, and 1 centimeter, sorry, and 100 centimeter equals to 1 meter. This is smallest unit, this is second smallest unit. It's larger than this, but for large sizes also we need meter. And 1000 meter equals to 1 kilometer. So we see the relation between all three these. First one is 10 millimeter equals to 1 centimeter, and 100 centimeters equals to 1 meter, and 1000 meter equals to 1 kilometer. From here, 1 kilometer equals to 1000 meter, and in centimeter it is multiplied by 100, which is centimeter, and in millimeter, which is 10 lakh meters. Here the commas are used as standard unit. After 3 digits, then 2 digits, and again after 2 digits. This is millimeter unit, and this is centimeter unit. I hope you understand the distance units. Now see the volume units. The smallest one is milliliter, which is symbol as ml. In 1 liter, there are 1000 milliliter. This is very similar to it. I hope you understand this also. Commonly this is used, and in weight, the smallest one is gram, symbol as G. And in 1 kg, kilogram, there will be 1000 gram. I repeat these units again. In distance, the smallest unit is millimeter, and 10 millimeters equals to 1 centimeter, which means 1 centimeter is equals to 10 millimeters. And in second, the 100 centimeter equals to 1 meters. When 100 lines are made, then equals to 1 meters, and 1000 meter equals to 1 kilometer. Now see your volume. The smallest unit is milliliter, and 1 liter. Liter is the biggest unit, which equals to 1000 milliliters. When 1000 numbers are added together, it forms 1 liter. In weight form, the smallest unit is gram. GM is represented by, and 1 kg equals to 1000 gram. When 1000 grams are added, then it's from 1 kg. I hope you understand. Now let's see some examples of word problem. Examples related to word. I don't write the full question. We only need to write the short form. So our first example is a bus travels. Bus starts its journey from A to G. They are they are different places. I show you by making a map. A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. And the distance between are 4070 kilometers, 3410 kilometers, 2160 kilometers. You see now, for long distances you use kilometers. Distance between D and E is 8140 kilometers, 4830 kilometers, 2550 kilometers. Last one is 1290 kilometers. These are the points from where the bus moves. It starts from A and ends with G. It's like this one. So our first question is, we need to find the distance between A and A to D. So we need to find the distance between A to D. So we see that A covers B part, C part, then moves to D part. So we need to add these all three units, then we get the distance between all. So the distance between AD equals to AB plus BC plus CD, which is 4170 plus 3410 plus 260, which is 0, 7, 14, 1, 2, 6, and 7, which is for the 5 and 9, which is 9740 kilometers. In second part, we need to find the distance. I leave some parts also. You do yourself, which is giving the example in your NCERT book. The distance between D to G. So here we find the distance between D to G part. So we need to cover the E part also and F part also. So DG equals to DE plus EF plus FG, which is 8410, 4830 plus 2550 kilometers. So then we add 0, 8, 12, 6, 14, 15, 9, 13 and 15. It's covered 15,520 kilometers. Then we solve our third one part. Which is find distance by difference between C to D and D to E. Then we first see the distance of D to C, C to D, and then D to E part. Firstly, we have DC equals to 2060 kilometers and DE equals to 8040. So you see this is the largest one, this is the smallest. Then we find the difference between the difference equals to DE minus DC, and this is equals to 8440 minus 2160, and 0, and 1 carry 7, 10. We find in this is the easiest form, we minus 0, 7, 10 carry 8, sorry, yes 8, 9 and 5, which is 5,980 kilometers. So this is the distance which differs the C to D and D to E. Now see our next example. I leave a part which is you done by yourself from the example, which is first example from your Ncert book of first chapter. Then we move forward. So let's see the second example, which is a city name Sundarnagar. In example, the population data is given. The population in year 1991, the population was 2,25,470 people. And in year 2001, population increased. So we find the population in 2005, population of year 2000, for which we need to simply add these two datas, then we get the 2001 year population. 2,35,471, adding the increased data rate 9 to 14, 8, 3. The population of year 2001 is 7,08,429. I hope you understand this example. Now see the third one. I leave one example again, which you do by yourself. Next move to the fourth one. For making notebook the number of sheets are 75,000. From each sheet, 8 pages are made. And every day 11,980 copies are made. And each notebook contains 200 pages. So in it we need to find the total number of pages are printed. So the question is and the total number of notebook can be made from. Find total number of notebook made from this. So we clearly see that there are 75 sheets, and from each sheet we get 8 pages. From these 75,000 sheets we get, from one sheet we get 8 pages. So we firstly need to find the total number of sheets. Total number of pages, for which we need to multiply the total number of sheets into per page, which we get 16 lakh, we get 60 lakh pages. And in one copy there are 200 pages. And we need to find the total number of notebooks made from pages. So for number of notebooks, we usually divide the total number of pages upon the pages which are in for one notebook, like 60,000, 60 lakhs divided by 2, which we get in 3 times. And the 3 digits are generated. So we got the 3,000 number of notebooks. I repeat this example again. For making notebooks, there are 75,000 sheets, and from each sheet we get 8 pages. And every day there are 11,980 copies are. And in each notebook there contains 200 pages. So firstly we need to find the total number of pages which we have. So we first multiply the total number of sheets upon the pages which we get from each sheet. Then we get 6 lakh pages. And for total number of notebook, we need to divide the total number of pages upon per notebook page. So we get 3,000 notebooks. Word problems are very easy, but we need only to understand the wording of it. All about subtraction, division, multiplication and addition. So let's start off second exercise, which is totally based on word problems. The first question is, a book exhibition was held for 4 days in a school. Number of tickets sold at the counter of first, second, third days. A book exhibition was held. In a school, for which the tickets sold for first day, 2094. On second day, it shows 1812. Third day, it showed 2050. And the last day, we get 2751 tickets. So in this question, we need to find the total number of tickets which are sold. We simply add this and we get the data. Total number of tickets sold for 4 days. And we add first day, second day, third day, and fourth day tickets, which we easily see that 7. Always add from last 7 and 15, 20, 0, 2 carry, then 17, 1 carry, 3, 5 and 7. 7,707 tickets are sold. This is the first question. We solve all these 12 problems in next class. Thank you for the today. If you have faced any problem, please ask freely in my comment section and like my video. Thank you for today.